July celebrations start to kick off, it's important to remember the impact these celebrations can have on the veterans in our area. According to the Department of Veteran Affairs, about 12 million veterans in the U.S. have PTSD. Your Kennedy Payne joins us live in studio now. And Kennedy, you spoke to a couple of veterans today. What do they want people to know when it comes to celebrating the 4th?
Well, they say the biggest thing is to be mindful of who may live next door and to talk to them before celebrating. The skies might look like the ones behind me this weekend, loud and vibrant, but for veterans with PTSD, it can be triggering because fireworks don't just light up the sky, they light up memories too.
4th of July celebrates freedom, but some veterans are still fighting for peace.
If I hear a car backfire, I jump. It doesn't matter where I'm at. When I'm not home, when I'm not in my safe places, my radar is going. What's going on around me? What do I need to be aware of?
Mitzi and Ron Chavot served in the Navy, and they often still carry wounds you can't see.
His favorite line, oh, I remember when I was in Bosnia. And he gets these great memories and he talks, and all of a sudden he'll stop and the rest of it sinks in. So even the best memories can have a backbite.
But PTSD doesn't wear a uniform.
It affects everybody, first responder, people who, in a regular job, there's a lot of folks that went through the stuff at 9/11 at Ground Zero that have terrible PTSD.
It changes their routine, especially this week.
We don't travel the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th, period. We do everything in our power not to leave the property. It's not because we're homebodies, it's because there's so much that is beyond the normal.
It's not the fireworks themselves, but what they are reminded of.
The loudness of it, the volume, the sudden blast of it, the visuals of it, all of those used to be signs of danger.
Ron and Mitzi say they don't want pity. They want you to pause.
If you're planning on having fireworks and you let your veteran neighbors know, we're going to do fireworks and we're going to try and do them between this time and this time. That heads up, I can breathe.
And if you're comfortable, help is here.
Augusta VA offers same-day mental health services. Someone could walk in and ask to speak to someone if they're having a particularly tough time. We also have trauma-focused therapies available. You can ask your primary care provider for a referral or even just walk in and ask for one yourself.
Ron and Mitzi say it's important to be present for others.
Make sure that you're available, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally available to help.
Because it may not heal wounds, but it's a reminder that you don't have to carry it alone.
And if you're struggling with PTSD or know someone who is, you can reach out to VA Augusta or actually call the Veterans Crisis Line at 988 and then press 1.
And certainly being a military community, a lot of people are feeling just as that woman is too. So like she said, it's a friendly reminder if you do have a neighbor and you are going to be popping fireworks during a certain time or maybe even beyond or before the 4th, just let people know. I agree with that. Thanks, Kennedy.